Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome all the attendees of this session. It's now time to introduce speaker of the day, Dr. Lavi Raj Gupta, Pro Vice Chancellor, School Lovely Professional University. His leading light in the field of technical and higher education in the country. His research focused approach and insightful, innovative intervention of technology in education has won him much accolades and laurels. He holds a PhD in bioinformatics. He did his MTech in computer-aided design and interactive graphics from IIT Kanpur and Bachelor in Engineering Honors Mechanical Engineering from MITS Gwalior. Having cleared for Endless Learning, has done more than 50 plus certification and specialization online on IoT, augmented reality, gamification, machine learning from University of California at Irvine, Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania, Deep Learning, AI, and Google Machine Learning Group. His research interests are in the areas of robotics, mechatronics, bioinformatics, Internet of Things, AI, ML, using TensorFlow and gamification. Has authored seven books on IoT, mobile robotics platform, biomedical sensor, and machine learning and data analytics. 150 plus patents, 100 plus published, 10 granted. Some of them are in the areas as diverse as vagomotor, powerless lift mechanism, sit-a-by, Kavach, has 4 granted copyrights and many more. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Suman. Thank you so much.
I also welcome Mr. Anubhav Kalia. He is an engineering graduate with electronics and communication as his area of specialization. His father pursued a degree in management in the field of marketing and international business. He has a rich experience of around 9 years in multiple domains, including career counseling, marketing, training, and quality assurance. He is currently working with Lovely Professional University and is taking care of various domains, including Department of Tie-ups, Department of Communication, etc. Today, he is going to talk about eligibility, fees, scholarship, and infrastructure part of the university. Welcome, sir. Over to you, sir.
So good afternoon, students. As the theme of the seminar or theme of the workshop or theme of the dialogue today is that why you should do or you should start your engineering after 10th class itself. I'm going to deliberate upon that why these things are needed, how you are going to be different than your peers who have decided to pursue their 11th class or 12th class and you are wanting to move on to your careers in engineering after that. See, the entire essence of starting your career in engineering after 10th is start early to stay ahead. This is the basic essence. This is the basic credo of the diploma programs. And if I talk about that, how it is going to go is that the basic answer to this why engineering after 10th is just primarily based on one premise, that is you are going to develop skills, whereas your classmates who are going to go ahead with their 11th class and 12th class would be more more engrossed into the bookish understanding of theorems, postulate, or theories. You'll be more focused in developing the skills. The answer, the one word answer to this question of why engineering after 10th is to imbibe, to instill, and to inculcate skills in individuals. Let me take you further. Say, for example, your classmates who have decided to move on to class 11th and class 12th will be focusing more on the theoretical aspects of it. They'll be focusing more on the basic theory of integration, the basic theory of differentiation, the basic theory of chain rule, the basic theory of friction in physics, or maybe momentum in physics, or maybe some quantum mechanics or quantum deliberations in physics. In chemistry also, they'll be more focused on theorems or postulates around reaction, rate of reaction. But here, when you have decided, or when you decide to move on to an engineering diploma program after 10th, primarily you'll be given an opportunity to do things on your own. By the time your classmates, again I'll call them as your peers, who have decided to move on to their senior secondary schooling, would be studying the basic principles or the basic theories. You'll also be studying. You'll also there'll be no leftovers between you and your peers in terms of theory. But alongside with that theory, which is going to be studied in 11th and 12th class, you'll be prepared for that also. You'll be taken to workshops, you'll be taken to labs, you'll be taken to various ways and means by which your skilling and your readiness towards engineering skills would be done. If you see a picture, then you'll be learning how to code a CNC, computerized numerically controlled machine. You'll be learning the basic nitty-gritties of lathe machines, planer machines, saws, jigsaws, hacksaws, those kind of saws, and you'll be working with them. If you intend to do civil engineering, you'll be learning the implementation of differential equations, how they are applied, and how in strength of material or structural mechanics they are utilized. So you'll be more well-to-do in both theory as well as in the application part of it. The purpose of program like Diploma is that by the time your peers are studying theory of maybe thermodynamics, your peers are studying about how do you theoretically mend or theoretically join two metal strips together, you'll be doing it on your own. You'll be given an opportunity to work on welding, both arc welding or gas welding. You'll be given an opportunity to experience TIG, tungsten inert gas, or metal inert gas kind of welding. You'll be given opportunity to create objects using lathe or milling machine. You'll be experiencing the smithy or woodworking or carpentry on your own. If you are into civil engineering, by the time they are studying about basic mathematical formations of planar or contour identification, you'll be using total stations and surveying to create the contour map of a given area. This is where I say that the only one word answer to why engineering after 10th is skilling an individual. You're not going to miss on any of the theoretical aspect of it. You're not going to miss on any of the theorems or postulate which your peers are going to also study. But alongside, you'll be getting skills. Say, for example, you decide on for electronics engineering. By the time they are studying resistances, inductance, and Wheatstone bridge in theory, you are actually going to solder a Wheatstone bridge. You are going to use Arduino as a platform to build solutions, to create projects, small little projects in your electronics lab, in your digital signal labs, or in your embedded systems lab. If you're into computer science, by the time they are studying about the basics of Python, you'll be developing mobile applications or web oriented applications on your own. The basic difference between you and your peers would always be of the skill. They'll be studying. You are also going to study the resistances, how to measure the resistances, how to gauge the resistances, how to calculate the common resistance for a given network. But here you'll be going to a lab wherein actually you are going to perform an experiment, or you're going to get yourself in skill enablement to solder a circuit, to design a website, to design a mobile application, to use surveying tools to do the survey of a given land. In mechanical, you'll be experiencing all the workshops like smithy, foundry, carpentry, machining, and so on and so forth. The basic intent of skill can be seen in a picture like this. See, if this is the evolution of tire, or moving objects from this position to this position, it is basically the principle of friction. Here, if there is nothing being used, then you are using sliding friction. But then people use these rollers to convert this sliding friction into the rolling friction. The friction force gets reduced. The resistance to the movement is reduced by rolling. So they created wheels, and then they further modified wheels, and from there it came to here. There are two aspects of looking to this picture. One is the theoretical aspect, that you do solve numericals on sliding friction, static friction, moving dynamic friction, and so on and so forth, or you experience and create your own wheels to reduce the friction beneath an object to be moved. This all will enable you to cope up with the evolution which has happened from industry 1.0, where people started using water and steam for production, then to industry 2.0, where people started using electrical energy, industry 3.0, where people started using IT and ITES kind of systems, and in the present scenario, or in the present era, we are into industry's fourth revolution. We call it as industry 4.0. Now, there are two aspects of looking to this evolution. One is the theoretical aspect, that you study that industry has evolved from 1.0 and moved on to 2.0 to 3.0 and finally to 4.0. This is the theoretical aspect. But if you are going to create an object using Arduino, and you are going to create a cyber physical system which is capable of computing on its own, which is capable of taking decision on its own, this is where the difference, and would endorse my statement of starting early and staying ahead. Skill building, when we say that the entire gamut, or the entire tenet of diploma is around building skills. Skill building at LPU is done as follows. We think of future. When we think of future, we will let you develop industry relevant skills. We will identify that in civil engineering, what are the new things which are coming up? If it is geographical information system, if we're in computer science, what are new languages which are coming up? Whether it is Node.js or React.js kind of thing, people are talking about. You'll be given exposure to these kind of industry relevant skills. We think technology shift, thus we've got advanced labs available to you. You can go and work in any of the labs. You can do your projects in any of these advanced labs, be it advanced labs for welding technology, advanced labs for civil engineering, design, building information modeling, advanced labs for electronics, like IoT, Internet of Things kind of thing, which is the most relevant or prevalent kind of skills which people are looking to. We also think of expectations. Thus, you've got the best of the faculty available, best of the human resources available, be it the faculty, the staff around you. They're all future ready. We think of careers. Thus, we'll let you do loads of industry visit in engineering or civil engineering. We'll ask you to go and visit sites, and then back into the classrooms, we'll discuss what all you have seen in the sites, at the sites, and how it can be correlated to the engineering or the applied science side of it. We also think beyond. That is why we will let you participate in quite a lot of events, be it inside the university or be it outside the university, maybe in Smart India Hackathon or maybe some science oriented or engineering oriented events which are happening around. By thinking future or technology shift, creating labs, having the best of the infrastructure, letting you visit the industry and letting you do quite a lot of work, we will imbibe or instill, along with the expectation of the program of skill building, we'll let you think smart. The outcome of all these things which I've talked about, like thinking future, thinking expectations, thinking career, the outcome would be that every year you will be given an opportunity to, every term rather, you will be given an opportunity to showcase what kind of projects you have done. The projects not only belonging to your discipline, you can join hands, shake hands with students from other disciplines also and create something new. We call it as transdisciplinary approach. A student from mechanical can join hands with computer science students, and they both can come up with an app which can actually predict the metal cutting rate. A student of civil engineering can join hands or shake hands with electronics and create a circuit which can create a sensor which can sense the health of a structure or a wall of a building kind of thing. So the outcome of all these things would be that your skills will be appealed. The skills, the hands-on or the do it yourself kind of an approach would make you ready for the future. Again, I will repeat that you are starting early and you are going to stay ahead from your peers who are actually into their class 11th and 12th, because along with the theory which you might have studied in your class 11th and 12th, along with that study, you can or you will be developing skills related to it. The perfect example of skill being developed along with the theory is that the students, they have built autonomous solar bus, a bus which runs on a solar power and is driverless. It runs on its own using sensors being implemented. Now, this is a perfect fusion of various disciplines coming together: automobile, mechanical, electrical, electronics, and computer science. All the disciplines are coming together to create projects like this. You can build drones along with your seniors or maybe people at engineering degree level, because being in the same campus wherein all the disciplines are available, not just simply in engineering, you've got disciplines like hotel management, so that you can explore your work. The thing about the rest is we will focus on you to learn by doing. We'll let you do all the skill oriented things inside workshops and labs. You're going to actually wet your hands into grease, which your peers are going to experience after 2 years. By these after 2 years, because if they are going to join into engineering after their 12th, by that time you might have done almost anything and everything. That is why you're staying ahead. You will be asked, the expectation from you would be to develop quite a lot of projects, maybe in courses, outside the courses, maybe in the evening hackathons which happen in the university or outside the university. You can ask the seniors to be your mentors. You can go out to other disciplines and explore transdisciplinary domains. I've given you an example of that drone, which is a perfect fusion or perfect amalgamation of various disciplines coming together: agriculture, electronics, computer science, mechanical, aerospace. They all have come together to create a project like that. As I said earlier, you'll be asked to participate in various inside the university events, technical events I'm talking about, the national level events, the regional level events, so that you can understand where the technology is shifting, how the technology is shifting, and what others are doing to provide solutions for the present problem statements. We'll let you build skills that are futuristic. We'll let you build skills on building information modeling, let you build skills on high-end joining or high-end joining of material plates, not just simply welding, but we can give you an opportunity to some very latest kind of metal joining techniques and things. So finally, we'll let you co-create the magic. Again, I'll speak out that the answer to why engineering after class 10th is that you will become more skilled than your peers who are going to decide to move on to their class 11th and 12th. You will have the experience of running a lathe, working on a lathe, a milling machine, or maybe a planer or a power hacksaw, or as a civil engineer, you'll be knowing what total station is, what kind of surveying chains are being used, what kind of softwares are being used to create a simulated environment for a building before it is made. In electronics, you'll be experiencing boards like Arduino or Raspberry Pi or Node MCQ kind of things, so that and in computer science you'll be having skills to use the platforms, integrated development environment, we call it as IDEs, to develop great grand websites, to develop applications, mobile applications, which others would experience maybe 2 years or 3 years later than what you do. I welcome you to this world of Think Big, and I'm now ready for any kind of question and answer. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, sir. This was really very informative. This was very wonderful watching you talking on why engineering after 10, skill building, evolution, outcome, cut above, and minimum. Thank you. I can see some of the questions on my screen. Abhishek Bhatnagar wants to know how the memberships of various bodies help in future goals of students.
See, the membership of these societies, international societies and national bodies, would really make you aware of what all is happening in your domain, your choice, be it computer science or electronics, because they will give you newsletter every week, and in that newsletter you will come to know, oh, this is what is happening in the world in my discipline. That will A, keep you abreast, that will B, keep you informed about how the technology is moving from one part of its era to another part of its era. And second, these societies, these bodies, they give you opportunities to interact with the experts, not only the national experts, but the international experts. So the membership of any of the society like IEEE or ASME or maybe ASM or things like that would always make you far better aware than anybody else.
Thank you so much, sir. I can see on my screen Abhinav Singh. Abhinav, please unmute yourself. Abhinav, you can unmute yourself and ask your question. Sir, Rahul Datta wants to know, I'm a project guy. I've built a lot of projects on my own. How LPU can support and guide me further?
It's about the projects. If you can repeat the question, please, that'll be helpful for me.
Yes, sir. I'm repeating. He's a project guy, and he have been in lots of projects on his own. How LPU can support and guide him further?
See, if you already have that temperament, if you already have that mindset of doing projects, LPU is the best place to be here, because from the very first day we'll be focusing you to do projects. You'll do projects in courses, you'll do projects in the evening in the innovation studio. You can run in to innovation studio and meet like-minded people belonging from various disciplines who are seniors, who have done better projects. You can pitch their idea over there and get your projects validated and create prototypes and proof of concepts. We'll help you quite a lot in getting the IPRs done of it. And if it is very innovative and feasible and viable, we'll let you create a startup out of it.
Thank you, sir. Abhinav, I'm giving you the rights again. You can unmute yourself.
सात 40 में तो उठना है, 7:50 से क्लासेस स्टार्ट, 10 मिनट।
Sir, Diksha wants to know, how are the placements done in LPU? What's the process?
How are the
placements done in LPU? What's the process?
The placements of LPU are beyond even your thinking. You'll be given an opportunity to register yourself for the placement services. Once you register for your placement services, every Saturday you'll have some or the other activity going in for making you prepared for your placement, be it mock drives, be it tests, be it sessions on letting you understand the depth of a particular thing better, technologically making you sounder and giving that confidence in you. We'll let you appear for mock interviews so that the confidence within you enhances. Placements are quite good in LPU, and our diploma students they do wonders in the placement drives.
Thank you so much, sir. Next question is, student wants to know, candidate wants to know advantages of diploma in mechanical in later entry.
In mechanical engineering, the diploma would give you cut above the rest, because here you're going to work upon CNCs, VMCs, vertical milling centers, which are actually completely automated. You're going to experience the best of the lathes, the best of the machines. That you are going to pause, and if you're ready, if you're eager, if you're zealous to do things, we'll let you participate in go-kart championship. We'll let you participate in loads of championship like go-karting, like FE cycle, like building your own automobile. That is where you learn, because if you create a go-kart on your own along with your friends and team members, you learn far better than anybody else in this planet.
Sir, the last question for you, sir. Bhavna wants to know, what is the position and salary one can expect after the diploma in engineering?
There is a misnomer which is there in the mind that diploma people do not get that good a salary, but in LPU you can have the best of the packages ranging from maybe which is beyond your mind, which is beyond your thinking, because most of our students they really get the packages which none other diploma students in the entire country gets. So don't bother about the package, don't bother about you'll be given a chance to get ready for even government jobs like JEs or JEs in various departments, government departments and all. So packages are great. They are every day, every now and then they are increasing in terms of number of offers and in terms of the scale of the package as well. So do not bother about it.
So thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time. Thank you. So next we move on to Mr. Anubhav Kalia. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Madam Suman. I hope my screen is visible and am I audible properly?
Yes, sir. Go on.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Lovely Professional University is known for creating academicians, creating researchers. What now we are also known for creating spokespersons. So starting on this note, I would like to tell you, Lovely Professional University 13 students have participated in Tokyo Olympics, which was held last year, and they brought laurels to the country, to the state, to the university. We feel proud that nearly 10% of Indian Olympic participants were LPU students. So starting with the rankings, as this is an important parameter for the university, talking about NIRF ranking, which is given by Ministry of Education, Government of India, they have ranked LPU 66 amongst top government and private engineering institutes in India. Moving further with Times Higher Education Impact Ranking 2021, where LPU is ranked second in India and only 3 Indian universities made it to the top 200 list globally. And it was a proud moment for India as well. Moving towards World University Ranking 2022, where Lovely Professional University ranks 36 among the top universities of India. Talking about campus life and exposure offered, as everybody knows that the last 2 years was very tough. It's end of it, and we should look for a brighter side of our life. And whenever you are going to join a campus, so what kind of exposure and a life you are going to get, I will be sharing in a few slides. As you can see on your screen, 106th Indian Science Congress was held here at Lovely Professional University campus in 2019. None other than Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, have inaugurated this mega event at LPU campus. His Holiness Dalai Lama has visited LPU campus and addresses the students and the faculty members of LPU while convocation. It was a big day for Lovely Professional University as former presidents of 2 countries were present at LPU campus and they have awarded degrees to the students. A few years ago, late Arun Jaitley has visited LPU campus and inaugurated LPU Startup School. Not only the politicians, but intellectuals like Shri Gaur Gopal Das has also visited LPU campus and interacted with the students and the faculty members of Lovely Professional University. Real heroes, I would rather say real heroes of our young generation. They also visited LPU campus, not only sing and dance, but they visited the campus and they interacted with the students. They shared their life experiences, which have a great impact on the student life. And the sports icon Mahendra Singh Dhoni is also one of those personalities. Moving towards the infrastructure, as this is an important parameter while choosing the university. So you can see on the screen that the beautiful building, 14 blocks joined back to back and houses a central library of the university. This is the inside view of Shanti Devi Auditorium, where 2,500 students can sit together. This is a 9-story building, which is a central library of the university and fully automated library, and all the departments of the university have their own library in their respective blocks. At the center of university, at the heart, I would say, the mall for the student services, I wanted to take you to the inside of the mall where the students will get their daily needs and recreational area such as bowling area. If you are a health freak, you can join gym there with all the facilities available in the gym. We have a uni hospital available in our campus, which is operational 24/7 with all sort of medical emergencies. This is the aerial view of our indoor stadium, where the student will get a swimming pool. I would say a Olympic size swimming pool, a badminton court, basketball court, and a shooting range as well. So this is the beautiful picture which is clicked by one of our student and the front view of our university campus. This is the night vision of our university campus. So as Madam Suman has told you the starting that I would take care of the eligibility and fee part. So I wanted to take you to the website of Lovely Professional University. So this is the website www.lpu.in. When you open this website, you'll see this admission button over there, and there are after 10th programs which we are offering here at LPU campus. So I'll click on this button and I will share example of 10th program. I'll take example of Diploma Engineering Computer Science so that I can give you idea about the eligibility, fee and scholarship of that program. So here we are offering the various disciplines like engineering, management, paramedical, fashion design, and other programs. So I'll click on this engineering. So these are the, we are offering various diploma programs here at in the engineering discipline. I'll select these branches like computer science, mechanical, civil engineering, electronics and communication engineering, and electrical engineering. I'll take example of computer science engineering, which is of 3-year program after 10th class. So if I talk about the eligibility part of this program, eligibility says if the student has got 50% marks in 10th class with mathematics, science, and English are the mandatory subjects. So the student will be eligible to take admission in 3-year diploma engineering CSE program. And now I'll come to the next part, which is fee and scholarship. As this is an important parameter from parents' point of view, as you can help your parents financially. But the basic fee structure, if I talk about for diploma engineering program, is 50,000 per semester. But there are some scholarships which university is offering to the students. I will tell you about those slabs. The first I wanted to tell you about LPU NEST, which is a Lovely Professional University National Entrance and Scholarship Test. This test will help you to get scholarship in this program, as there are 3 categories based upon this test. One is this, and second is if you got 95% above percentage in 10th or in term 1, as there are some boards who have conducted their term 1 exams. So we are also offering scholarship on the basis of term 1. So I'll explain one by one. The first category says if the student fall in category 1 of LPU NEST or 95% or above in 10th class, the student will be eligible for 60% scholarship and the fees will remain 20,000 per semester. The second slab says if the student falls under category 2 of LPU NEST or the student got 90 to 94.9% in 10th or in term 1, the student will be eligible for 50% scholarship and the fees will remain 25,000 per semester. And the third scholarship slab says LPU NEST category 3 or 80 to 89.9% in 10th or in term 1 of the 10th exams, the student will be eligible for 40% scholarship and the fees will remain 30,000 per semester. So the student will be eligible for either on the basis of LPU NEST or on the basis of 10th class marks. You will get only one scholarship. So I'll discuss about the important dates, but before coming to important dates, I would tell you about the other scholarships. Like I have told you about the academics and LPU NEST. There are some other scholarships like as the scholarship on the basis of sports, cultural activities, R&D, co-curricular activities, and the special scholarship for topper of education board, and some financial aids like we are also offering scholarship on the basis of need base. We are also offering scholarship to serving personnel, retired personnel from defense, CRPF or BSF and other paramilitary forces. We are offering scholarship financial aid to orphans. We are offering financial aid to person with certain disabilities. So these are some other categories of scholarship which Lovely Professional University is offering. So if I talk about the important dates, as today is 25th of April and the last day to take admission in this program is 30th of April. So only 5 days to go. So if you have not registered, if you have not taken admission yet, then you can register yourself. You can take admission. If you are result awaited case, still you can take admission on the basis of that. And if I talk about the various links or how you can connect with our counselor over phone, WhatsApp, or live video counseling, I wanted to tell you that on the same web page there are some links which are available. As you can see on my screen, on the right hand side, there's a button of WhatsApp icon. You can click on this button. You can start texting our counselor. You can start messaging our counselor. Our counselor will be in touch with you. He'll guide you. And if you want a call back from our side, you can click on this button. You can enter your number and you'll get a call back from our counselors. If you wanted to view or if you wanted to visit our university virtually, you can click on this button, 360 view. You can have a look of our university virtually. And if you wanted to go for live video counseling, so you can connect with our experts by clicking on this button. So it's all about the important dates, fees, eligibility, and the scholarship part, and the important dates. I'll repeat once again, the last date to take admission is 30th April in this program. So I recommend you or I suggest you to take admission as soon as possible to avail these scholarship benefits. So it's all about the fee, scholarship, and eligibility part. Over to you, Madam Suman.
Well, thank you so much, sir. This was really very informative as you are everything covered. But I have two questions for you. One is student wants to know what are the documents required for taking online admission?
Okay, as the students have passed, I hope they have not passed their 10th class yet. So as of now, no need to upload any document. You can take direct admission on the as result awaited case. After taking admission, whenever you'll get your result, you need to submit that result.
And the next question is, Divyansh wants to know how can I get regular update about the university?
It's a good question, Divyansh. Divyansh, I wanted to tell you on the same web page. I hope my screen is visible. So you can just enter your name, your email address, or your mobile number, and you can register here on this web page, and you'll get all the updates related to the university on your email ID and on your mobile number.
So thank you so much, sir. So experts, your years of research, your depth of understanding the topic, and your ability to present the topic in such an interesting way produce one of the most wonderful afternoon for all the attendees. On behalf of all the attendees of this webinar, I want to thank you for your insightful presentation. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable as the information provided in this webinar will help them to take better decisions regarding admission. I am obliged and once again thankful to Dr. Laviraj Gupta and Mr. Anubhav Kalia for strengthening this platform. Signing off for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Please stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.